Villain here with your science lesson for today. We are talking about static charge. So what is static charge and electric charge? So electric charges are from protons and electrons, right? Protons are positive, electrons are negative. The static charge of something is the accumulation of excess electric charge on an object, right? Most objects are just purely neutral. There's no charge on them. But once we charge something, it gets excess charge, then it will have static charge. So atoms become charged when they gain or lose electrons, right? Because electrons orbit all of the atoms, right? We can't take away protons because they're inside the nucleus. But the electrons, they can sometimes go from atom to atom. Now, how does this happen? How do electrons go from atom to atom? Well, this is generally done by friction. Friction is the act of rubbing two things together or having two things touching together and allowing the electrons to move across. So this would be very common when you are, say, rubbing a balloon against your head. You are causing friction and you are charging the balloon and the hair on your head. There are some other ways to do it. There's a machine called a Van de Graaff machine. It's pretty interesting that can charge things without actually touching them. But the common way that things get charged in everyday life is through friction. Now, again, if you have an object, let's say this is our object here, and it has an even number of positive and negative charges, right? So the electrons and the protons have the same amount, whatever this object is. Say this is our balloon. It is considered to be neutral. And then if we apply some friction to this balloon, and what ends up happening is I get something like this, where I have more positive charge. This means I've lost electrons. I have a more positively charged balloon. We can say that it is positively charged. And conversely, if I have this balloon and it now looks like this, where I have more electrons than protons, then I am negatively charged. Now these charges are measured in something called a Coulomb. And we just use C for short. And that is the unit for measurement for charge. Okay, that's basically it for today. Have a look at the notes that I put up and have a look at the worksheet activities that I've got there. I've got supplementary stuff for you just to read along in case this was a little bit quick for you. But that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, take care.